What's going on, everybody? I appreciate all of you hanging out, waiting on the stream to start. Obviously, we have a very special stream today. For those of you catching the replay, though, make sure you hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. So next time we do this, you'll know ahead of time, and you can take part. Because those of you that weren't subscribed for 14 days and didn't have notifications turned on, you don't get a shot at it. You know, not my bottle. It's a brand new sealed one from the Nigerian Omos. My bottle's right here for point of reference. But I appreciate everybody hanging out in the chat. I've been adding super chats to the wheel already, which so far. It's funny that I won't say his name, but of all the burner profiles to choose, he chose the Bilbo Fraggins profile to enter. But you're in. You know, this is open for U.S. subscribers only. I would not dare ask this man to ship this fragrance internationally. And then you do have to be present to win. This isn't going to be a live giveaway. $1 minimum super chat. Anything additional is just additional to help support the channel with all these fragrance hauls that I do, which I did one this morning. I have 3 more coming in. One, I bought some stuff from Perfume Box. I bought some more stuff from Fragrance Net, and I bought some more stuff from Fragrance Buy. I'm always buying fragrances. That's where this money goes. So I appreciate you guys. As far as scent of the day, this was part of said fragrance haul from this morning. John Barbados XX Indigo. I like it a lot. For those of you that were here for the live stream when this first got announced like 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, whatever, we did a split screen with iFragrance. I was like, ooh, I'd like to try that. Boy, I waited too damn long. This is like top 5 cheap blue. For me, my taste. It's like a more dry green minty twist on Dylan Blue. Reminds me of Dylan Blue, but it's not Dylan Blue. I really like this. I've got 2 sprays on each forearm. I've got 6 sprays around the neck. I got 10 sprays on now that I think about it. Because in my shorts video, I did around the neck. And then after, I was like, I want to sniff on my arm. Well, that smells so good. I want to sniff on my arm. So I got 2 on each forearm. So I got 10 sprays on. It's not a sillage monster, but it's there. It's definitely there. This is a goodie. I paid a little over $30. 4.2 ounce tester. It's the regular presentation with a little sticker that said tester on the box. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. This is one of my favorite cheapy pickups of the year. As far as cheap pickups of the year, this is going to be in the top 10, no doubt. When I do my annual end of the year recaps, so for the different topics, undoubtedly this will be there, guys. So we are super behind in the chat because you guys had like 50 comments before I clicked go live. So we got 100 people already in the first 3 minutes. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on your way in. I do appreciate it. It does help. Omas will be joining us shortly, and we'll chop it up for a little bit. We'll give everybody some time to get here. We will close the wheel at a certain point and spin this wheel live. Again, for those of you that have been, doing the super chats and the super stickers already, which William, shout out to Will, did. That's who sent Nitro White my way. He did a super sticker. Super sticker is eligible just like a super chat. That's your prerogative if you don't want to put a comment with it, but that's who's on the wheel so far. And so let's try to get caught up in this. I'm going to skip around a little bit just to give you guys a heads up. But let's try to get caught up here. Joel, good to see you, sir. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. We have Bilbo Fraggins in here. You chose a great scent of the day, sir. LeBeau EDT, speaking of. So, Ryan, I saw your comment before. So when a live stream set up many days in advance, comments that go in the live chat disappear after a day. It's weird. I saw you like, hey, man, or you called me bro, my favorite thing. You said, hey, bro, why are the comments disappearing? It's weird. I've noticed it's always done that with live chats, where if it's set up in advance and people are chatting in it days before it starts, they don't stay. I'm not deleting them. I'm not getting rid of them. It just goes. Like literally before today, there was nothing in the chat. And yesterday it was you and one other person. And the day before that, there was like 10 comments. So got nothing to do with me, man. It's weird. It's some weird thing with them. I don't know what the hell. That's a great fragrance. So I'll skip the super chats because I already got them in here. I guess we'll just pop it, real quick, pop them up real quick. But Kaylin's in. E, good to see you, sir. Veteran Essential. Jason, good to see you, sir. Great scent of the day choice. All right, let me skip around a little bit. Very cool to see Omas with you. Yeah, it's probably the 9th or 10th time I've had him on the live stream. I've done some recorded content with him as well. That's my boy. I will see him in November because I'm going to NXL World Cup in November. down in Kissimmee, Florida by Orlando. He lives in Orlando. I'm going to go a day early and go spend the day with him. And then I'm going to do 3 of the 4 days of the tournament because I'm going to World Cup paintball. I'm going to World Cup this year. I already got my hotels booked and everything, and tickets aren't available yet. But, yeah, I'm going because I'm full-fledged back in the paintball. I can't wait to start. My body's too beat up to go play, but in a little over a month and a half, I'll be playing again. I'm very eager to go play. But yeah, I appreciate all of you being here. Q, good to see you, sir. Paradise Gardens, good stuff. Alan, Hawass Ice. Evening Mystique, excellent choice. Excellent choice. If I do say so myself, Kara, good to see you. Toy Boy, I'm in love with it. My new favorite rose fragrance for sure. This is good stuff. Mr. M.A. Styles, French Panache. I looked at that one on Perfume Box. They have it in stock, actually. Smooth Operator is in. So, Dilly, good to see you, sir. Legend Spirit or First Instinct Blue together. Ooh. Oh, speaking of, who was it? I don't remember. Shame on me who reminded me I needed to get a bottle of Legend Spirit. I did buy another bottle of Legend Spirit. So I can finally finish off that 30 ml. I've been hoarding that little bit of sprays in there. I can finish that bottle off finally because I got a 100 ml tester coming. Because that reminder I got the other day, I was like, I need to get that so I can start wearing it again. But it's kind of a toss-up. Get them both. They're cheap. Enjoy them both. Live a little. You know, life's too short to only get one $30 fragrance. Yep. So his birthday was on Thursday. So Friday was the plan. And I was also doing a wrestling stream with Dedrick. I rescheduled both live streams because I was dog-ass tired. I was dog-ass tired. I'm energized right now. Like the pictures I took last night kind of motivated me because my abs are just like full-fledged loose skin and bulging abs now. So like that motivated me for not having carbs and everything. The hard work's really starting to show and pay off. So I'm energized without actual energy. If that makes any sense. So let me skip ahead a little bit more because the guest of honor is hanging out backstage. So let me get a little bit closer to the bottom. So let's see, Jared. We've got Jared in here as well saying happy birthday, Omas. Got Neil. Got to add Neil to the wheel with his $1. Okay, Neil, you are on there as well. Already added Donald. Let me see. Sir, I doubt I'll win, but there's a shot. Love the channel and your content. Shout out to Jordan for his generosity. Yeah, he's super, super generous here on this one. Already added Will as well. Skipping down, I added John already. So trying to get caught up. Sorry, I'm skipping so many guys. I got to do what I got to do so we can bring on the guest of honor. I'm going to catch these on my way down. Adding Wyatt on here. Dilly's in here as well. Let's add him to the wheel. And Q as well. Gotta add Q to here as well. All right. We got you guys on here. Fragrance Fraternity's adding to the wheel. Luck be a lady tonight, huh, sir? You never know. Somebody's going to win. Dan, not the man. Let me add him as well. So I always put you guys according to how your profile looks when it comes to these wheels. Kane, Matt, I'll count it, but please no one else do 99 cents. $1. $1 even. So please no one else do 99 cents. $1 even. Even dollar amounts, guys. Okay, we got West 914_718. All right. We got you on here as well. Jack's Florida Man coming in hot. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Good to see you, Mikey. I see you in here. We got John Carlo. So this kind of worked out because Jordan's running around doing a couple things while I'm doing all this. He's off camera right now. This kind of worked out. Kix Griffey, good to see you, sir. We got Rich Money Cash. You're on the wheel as well, sir. Zaven, we're adding you to the wheel right now, sir. Congrats to the future winner. You never know, it might be you. We got Devin getting on the wheel. The wheel is filling up quickly. We got Juan Ochoa getting on the wheel as well. We got Cesar Jimenez. All right, sir. Kyler's getting on here as well. Shut up, Kyler. Having myself some Cadbury chocolate. Thanks. Appreciate you rubbing that in. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, while I'm adding this, I don't want to keep this man waiting backstage. The man of the hour, the most generous giant in the world of pro wrestling. It is Jordan Omas. How are you, my man?
What up? How you guys doing? I'm happy to be back on the live again.
It's always a pleasure to have you, man. So I have to start it off right. What did you wear for your birthday? He does not remember.
Oh, I remember. You know what? I kept it simple. I wore that my Sarah Cedric Basé.
Really? Nice and easy choice.
I hadn't worn it in like over a year. I'm like, yo, let me just wear it today. You know, in wearing it, I came to a couple of epiphanies while wearing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how everybody compares it to Creed. It smells nothing like Creed.
Nothing like it.
Nothing.
It does the same job. I understand it as an alternative, but the scent is not the same.
It's not the same at all.
No,
it's not. So I came to a couple, and he made me go back to all the tests, all the clones I have, and smell everyone, and smell everything, and then compare. I was like, oh no, they don't. It smells very different. It's not. These aren't clones. It's like inspired by. They're all inspired by. It smells nothing like Creed. Everybody
wanted to make their Aventus. It doesn't necessarily smell like Aventus, but that is Sarah's Aventus for sure.
Yes. So that's what I wore, and then my wife took me for Friday. She told me to, which kind of worked perfect. Actually, Thursday night I wore New York Nights by Bond No. 9 because my wife took me to a dinner. I'm like, oh, this is like the perfect date night, evening time fragrance was kind of cool in Orlando, so that's what I wore that evening.
So what are you wearing right now?
Today I'm layering Molecule 01 and Chanel Alone Sport Extreme.
Man's looking for a compliment today. Anybody give you a compliment today?
I came back. I was leaving this morning to head to the performance center to go train, and as I was leaving, my wife's coming like a midday break. Saw her in the parking garage, and she was like, "Well, you smell nice. What do you have on?" And funny enough, she's the one that got me that fragrance 3 years ago for my birthday.
See, I would have been surprised if no one would have said anything because that's a compliment magnet, and then you enhanced it with Molecule 01 on top of that.
So. Amazing. Yes.
So JR87 just really likes to work on my pet peeves. His super chat says bro, and bro. Because I got this thing with strangers calling me bro or brother. It's a pet peeve. I fucking hate it. So mainly brother. When strangers call me brother, it's like stop devaluing the word, please. You know, if we get tight, we're boys. Sure. Strangers, don't call me brother, please.
Fair enough. Yeah, but it makes sense. I did do some shopping. I'm still waiting for some to get here.
What'd you buy?
Actually, I bought this. This came out. This is pretty amazing. And people think I'm shilling because I know I know George, but
he did buy that though. That wasn't sent to him. He had sent me the email. Hey, I had to show some support.
Yep. I bought this. And then I'm actually some of the other ones aren't here yet. Actually, I bought Kiali's. That's in my bag somewhere. Kiali's the Santal Wedding Editions that she released.
I haven't tried them. I've seen them. I've seen the bottle. But I just haven't tried them.
I got one. I'm still trying to. I didn't mean to bottle out here in my bag, but still trying to see. And then my biggest disappointment. Yes, because I fell for the hype.
Which is? How much of a disappointment are we talking here?
It's just too feminine.
Really?
Yes.
Which one is that? Because I recognize the bottle, but
it's got a fire. It's got a fire.
It's got a fire specifically. Okay, because I recognize the bottle. I didn't know if that was it or not. It's too feminine for you. Okay. You're the first person I've heard say that.
Too feminine. I was kind of let down a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, especially with all the hype around it.
Yeah, it's fair. I mean, it is what it is. If it's too feminine for you, you know.
Yeah, this was a little bit. My wife called me the B word. She was like, "You smell like I'm like, what?
Oh shit.
Yeah, she didn't like it at all because I was trying to use it sometimes. She was like, no.
That's great.
I was like, yeah. I was like, you know what? My mind was already going there. The fact that she even said that, I'm like, yep, makes sense. I got there and I made a new discovery at my local fragrance store. This is Clary Fig by Carl Klink. I think this is like a Norwegian perfume. This is bangers. I wore
You
this.
like fig fragrances?
Yes and no, depends. Some are done like too sweet, but this is
See,
like
I
a
like the
fig
ones that are a little more on the bitter and woodsy side than the ones
clean.
that are super juicy.
Sometimes those two, but this is because this is also juicy, but it's not really sweet. It's a little bit tart.
Yeah, I like the ones that are a little on the bitter side. You know?
Yes, and I wore this and I got compliments on this on Friday afternoon. Even on Friday morning, my wife was like, "Ooh, what's that? That smells really nice." I said, "Well, we have a hitter." So this one is pretty good.
Well,
And
notice
then
little gem right here.
yeah, little gem, yeah. And to be honest, and for the price, this is not bad. I think it's like 130, something like that. Ain't too shabby for
How
it's
much?
super niche, like 130, I believe, or 50 ml.
I mean, for niche, that's kind of in the affordable bracket. You know,
Mm-hmm.
lower end of pricey, higher end of affordable. Kind
Yep.
of,
So
because if you're low 100s for a quality fragrance, especially if it's an original blend that doesn't smell like a bunch of other stuff, that's kind of a bargain.
and it's good because I don't know
That
if you
might
can.
sound crazy to some of you, but
Yeah, because I don't know if you can see my dent. I've put a nice dent in it. That's how good it is. So that's one. And then I got this fragrance from Dumont, and I don't know.
too
It's the
playful for you.
Elysium. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the Montebaco clone.
This doesn't smell like Montebaco at all.
It smells like Montebaco Verano to me.
Oh,
Yeah, it sure the hell does.
you're right. Because I do have Montebaco
Like you
Verano.
saying no at all, like threw me for a loop. Like what?
You're right.
It's supposedly more like the original, but if you take the citrus out of Verano, it smells just like it to me. I just reviewed it this past week.
You're right. Yeah, this is. I would do this because I think that was a lot more fresher.
Well, the Verano's fresher. Like I said, you get a lot of grapefruit out of Verano. Supposedly, that's like the original. I've never smelled the original, but clear DNA of Montebaco,
Okay, I can see it. Okay, it was cool. And then this, I'm trying to figure it out. And I'm not trying to bash anybody.
Here we go. This ought to be good. Let's see what we got.
I like hers. She's pretty good at what she does. Well, we gotta support creators, right?
Is that Michelle's fragrance you're about to say you don't like?
I don't know.
There you go. I had a feeling. Shout out to I haven't smelled it.
And I have it.
I have not smelled it.
I have it and I bought it. And I don't know. Maybe I need to let it macerate for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then test it again. I don't know.
Talk to me about the profile.
It's like sweet spices, fresh. It's a powerful fragrance.
I assumed it would be knowing her. I figured it'd be a monster.
This is nuclear, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still trying to get my head around. It's like Middle Eastern vibe a little bit. That type of fresher style fragrance, but it's still sweet and punch and very loud. This is loud fragrance.
Again, I assumed it would be,
It smells nice, but I'm still trying to figure it out. So I don't know.
So you're very indifferent about it at the moment.
Yes.
You don't love it, but you don't hate it either. You kind of falling in between.
Yes, and I was hoping to be like, yes. But I don't know.
That's a taste-driven thing, It's nothing against her.
Yeah, nothing.
Might just not be for you.
Yep.
Reality.
Even my wife loves Michelle. Like she loves her. She thinks she's funny.
Yeah, Michelle's cool.
And she smelled. She was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know. She's trying to figure out. So I'm gonna give you some time and come back to it, and then make a decision. And then what else? I don't think the Seraphim has released it, has it?
No.
Okay, so that one is still
June 1st it ships.
Tuesday. Oh, June 1st. Okay, so I'm still waiting on those.
Yeah, June 1st.
I ordered what else? I finished my Torino 21, so I was like, time to rip some because I do love that fragrance by Zerjoff. Torino 21. What else? I did order some Isamayakis, like the Nui Parfum, because I ran out because I like that a lot. And then also the new one.
Lavender.
Yeah, that's
It's
bad.
good. It's good.
It was like,
It's good. It's easy going. It'll go really well when you're going to events and you want something easy. It'll go well with your suits.
Yes. And then I also ordered the Amiri by Arabian Oud.
I haven't tried that one.
Yep. So Joma Shop,
I've only
if you're
tried
watching,
Arabian Night Silver is the only one I've tried.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that one. But Joma Shop, if you guys are listening, please, I beg you, in the name of God, let me get my fragrances because I always go to Joma Shop. I know what I was thinking, but
may God have mercy on your order. God knows when you're gonna get that, man. They're not listening. Otherwise, I'd have got an email about why are you telling people you won't order from us anymore because we're slow.
No. If it doesn't work this time, I'm gonna blast them on Twitter. I'm just gonna go on Twitter and say, "Hey, what's up with my? This has to stop." And then I think there's the House of Krylos, Krylos by Lobjet. It's like a super niche brand.
Not familiar.
And Jean Claude created a summer fragrance for them. I was like, ooh, let me see what Jean Claude did,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it wasn't bad. Yeah, 50 ml for like 160. I was like, oh, let me see. So I'm doing
it's when you start getting over 200 that I start like I gotta really want it.
Yes,
I'm much more reserved when we start getting over $200 for a bottle, regardless of the size. I gotta really want it to spend over 200.
Yeah. So that's
I'll do it. I just gotta really want it.
Really like it. Yep. So that's what I'm waiting for right now. So yeah, that's been my birthday so far.
Sounds like a hell of a birthday.
Oh, it was. I went to my wife she took me to a new restaurant in Orlando called Nami.
Mm-hmm.
And
I saw you were posting everything from the meal and everything. It looked very
brother,
fancy.
that was a meal for the ages.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, it was like a what do you call it in Japan? Omakase style, like a tasting menu, omakase fusion Asian, and it was amazing.
I've never done Asian fusion. I've never done fusion before.
Dude, it was amazing. Dude, it was amazing. They had pairing with everything, and it was delicious. The only thing I didn't like on the menu was the I don't like a lot was eel. I don't like eel. Even with my sushi, I don't like eel. That's the only thing I didn't like.
Never gave it a shot before. I'll try anything once when it comes to food.
Same here.
It doesn't sound extremely disgusting. I'll give it a shot. You never know.
I find myself.
It comes down to texture over taste for me.
Same. I find myself eating things that like I hated before, like foie gras. I had it a couple years ago. Hated it. Had it there. Was blown away of how good it was. Yeah. Had freaking beef tartare, which I don't eat.
I've had that one time. Just one time.
And depending on where it's done, it can be either really good or really disgusting. And this was. This was freaking amazing.
I want to eat it again.
No, this one, it compelled me to want to eat it again from the same spot. And it was like halfway through that I realized I was eating beef tartare. That's how good it was. Because I was trying to figure out what I was eating. I was like, this is beef tartare. And then, but everything else was great.
Well, we have a question from Andrew. He's like, did you go over the giveaway details yet? Would you like to tell everybody what we're doing here today?
See, ever since I brought it out, it's been here.
So we have here a brand new sealed 50 ml of Oligarch Parfum, the predecessor to Isola Blue, which for anybody familiar with my channels, up until the newest Zahara fragrance, the only 10 out of 10 I've ever given. But if I had to pick, Oligarch Parfum's a little bit better because it's a little bit denser than Isola Blue. And this man happens to have an extra bottle he would like to give away to one lucky winner. And like I was stating in the beginning, I wouldn't dare ask this man to ship that fragrance internationally. He's already going well above and beyond being generous here. So I set it up for US only, which I didn't even discuss with him.
Well, that's US only. They make my job easy because this would get lost Yep. US only.
It's something that can't be replaced, you know,
Yes.
on top of that. So it's just not worth the risk and the hassle. And then on top of that, the person receiving it would have to deal with customs and potential duties and taxes. It's just not worth the hassle on either end. So US only, have to be present to win. $1 super chat minimum to get on this wheel. That is currently, that's where we're at on the wheel. And we're going to be doing a live giveaway.
And it's never been open. This has been in my closet for 2 years.
Mm-hmm. I remember when the first time he video chatted me was when he was at the perfumery. He's like, I came across 3 bottles. Should I buy all 3? I'm like, well, you should get 1. I don't know if I would get 3. Later on, after, like, I would say 30 minutes after we finished our video chat, he texted me, I bought all 3.
And I think, you know what's funny? I think that's the first time we actually FaceTime and spoke over the phone.
Yeah, that was the first time we did anything that wasn't like IG messaging.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was back. I was in Chicago. We were getting stuff together for Zed Creators too.
Yep.
We weren't even doing pre-orders yet. We were like putting plates on bottles and stuff.
You guys been working, man. I said you guys working, putting plates. I said, woo.
Yeah, well, that's when we were doing all the assembly portion of everything.
How was that experience?
I love doing that stuff because you literally put your hands on everything. Everything's touched by us. You know, I love it. It's a very unique experience. You know, you physically put your energy into everything.
How many days were you guys in Chicago for?
Say again?
How many days were you guys in Chicago for to do that?
Each time it's usually anywhere from 3 to 5 days. It depends on what we have to do.
Oh, so you guys did it multiple times.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like for Zed Creator stuff for the 2 sets of releases, just those things I've been 5 trips just from that, maybe 6 trips. And then there's other trips I did by myself to do some additional stuff because I was available and Justin and Andrea weren't. So I went back to Chicago for 2 other trips during the last go round to do some additional stuff.
Are you guys gonna do any more? Oh, that's it.
Not in talks to do anything anytime soon. There's always that option that's potentially going to happen again, but we're not in talks to do it again right now. George has so much other stuff going on. He's going to be open in Europe next month, finally. So he's got that expansion, his European and French expansion. He just hired a director and everything in France. That's what he was doing in France last week. Because he's been having his office, his banking, all the paperwork side, business side of it's been done for a while. He's just getting everything set up with the perfumeries he's going to be in and all of that. And then Zaharoff will be operating out of France as well as out of Chicago, Illinois. So we'll have 2 locations. So that's, like I said, that's way more important than doing a Zed Creator 3.
Oh,
right.
Yep.
So hopefully at some point, like I've told everybody in the live chat, he ever gives me the green light, I know exactly what I want to do. I have a Word document ready to go. All I need is a green light, and I'm on the phone with Claude Deere. Here's what I want to do.
So do you come up with the style, or like do you say like, okay, I want this note, I want that note?
I've got actual note pyramid, accords, development I'd like, the story I want to tell. I've got a name for the fragrance. I've got designs. I've got everything.
Wow.
You know how Taker says, stay ready so you don't have to get ready?
Yep.
Same philosophy. I'm ready. All I need is a green light. I'm ready.
Yeah. Wow.
And the last time when I said they're like, so what's the name? I'm like, well, I'm not going to tell you.
No. Why would you tell me?
If and when, I absolutely will tell, but it's not if and when yet. So hopefully one day.
Okay.
Now, as far as me, I don't know if you saw what I'm wearing. A little cheapie I picked up that I unboxed this morning.
There's nothing wrong with a cheapie. I love cheapies, brother. There's nothing wrong with a cheapie.
I love it. It's like a pink pepper mint dominant Dylan Blue. Very much like Dylan Blue, but not Dylan Blue at the same time. I really like this. Paid like $34 for it. John Barbados. I quite like it, man.
Oh, and by the way,
I opened it this morning and I'm wearing it today.
Wow. I also have this, I don't have to say the name, but Lorenzo Paglia.
Oh, they're getting a lot of hype right now.
I have the whole Discovery set. And they're pretty good.
A lot of people have been asking about that brand lately. I haven't dove into them.
So right now, I wish I'd known this when I first started collecting fragrances. Well, should go buy Discovery sets.
Discovery sets are always the way to go.
I started, but I think what happened was I started with the 2 brands that I shouldn't have started with. I started with Montal.
Okay, Matt, you didn't have to do another one, man. I counted it. I just wanted to let everybody else know to try to make it a dollar amount, instead of 99 cents. You're good, man. You didn't have to do another one.
Yeah. I
Sorry
started
about
with I started with Montal. I'm sorry. Yeah, I started with Montal and Memo Paris.
Memo?
And yeah,
Memo's
Memo. Yeah. And I
Oh,
don't think
you wore ocean leather last week, didn't you?
I did.
I like
And
that.
I didn't. The problem with that was I don't think my nose was ready for niche.
It's fair.
Right. I think now I can appreciate that. Right. Because it took me almost.
You're very much a niche guy now.
I look at my collections, like all I have is niche. I really buy designer. Like I have to really, really love a designer. Like I was at the mall this weekend and I smelled the new Bond number 9 fragrance Beckham Street, right? And the opening, my personal opinion, everybody can have a different taste. My personal opinion is like it's very designer in the opening.
I mean, certain ones.
Yep, but
Sure.
the
It depends
new
on what
fragrance.
oils they're using to where it'll come across designer.
Yep, but that's the new fragrance they're coming out with. I smelled it this weekend, right? And I was like, okay. And at first I was like, I'm not gonna spend $450 on a Bond number 9. Hell no, right? And then I remember hours later, the dry down, phenomenal.
Noted.
So I'm just like, maybe when it comes on discounters.
That's usually the case with me, unless it's something that I like. Just typically, I know I'm just gonna love. I want to have it no matter what. I'll wait. There are instances like anytime when Spice Bomb Dark Leather hits, I'm buying it the day it releases on the US site. I got Profondo Parfum as soon as I could. As soon as I could get Invictus Parfum, I literally did it in Dedrick's live stream. Somebody mentioned it's up on their site in the chat. I'm on screen with Dedrick buying the damn thing on Pop Raban's website. Certain ones, yeah, but I would say 90% of the time I'm waiting. If I know it's going to go to a discounter, I'm waiting.
Yeah, but you like designers, right?
I'm a designer. Look, I love niche. I love a lot of stuff, especially Roja Dub's work. I love his work. Mancera, the entry level niche. I'm a big Pierre Montal fan. Mancera, Montal. Certain ones, sure, but most of the time I like to wear my designers. They're just easy to wear, easy going. I have a very casual lifestyle. If you have a very casual lifestyle, designers typically suit that, my lifestyle. Basically, I don't have to have high quality, unique experiences all the time.
Fair. I don't doubt that. Yeah, but yeah. And also, I also ordered some decants as well. From I don't want to give them promo. Screw it. One of the decant sites. They didn't pay me no money, so I give no shout out.
You have to pay for that man to give you a shout out.
You gotta pay for me. Yeah. Unless I'm crapping on you, I'm not mentioning you at all. I ordered Born to Stand Out. I was gonna get the Zest and tea because I tried that a while ago and I liked it, but I think they were sold out. Then also I got the decant for Fig Porn.
I love that name.
It's crazy.
Fig Porn, right? I saw that the other day. I was like, wow, they have a fragrance named Fig Porn. Okay.
Fig Porn. Yep. And then the other one was is it like sugar candy? They did that. That one. Yes.
Who makes that?
A bunch of Stand Out.
Oh, that's Born to Stand Out as well?
Yep, Born to Stand Out as well. And then I also got Blue Jean from Mizenzer.
I've heard great things about that brand. A lot of people have asked me to check out some stuff from them.
That's
Alberto Maria's, right?
Yeah, but I wasn't a fan. That's my second fragrance I didn't like. The first one I got from them was Ambre Magnetic, which was just too powdery for me. So I get from my mother-in-law. It smelled good on her. She wore it, and I could the sensual. I was like, "Oh, it smells good on you. This not for me." But I can smell on you. It smells amazing. But yeah, those are the decants I got. I'm still waiting on a couple of fragrances. I'm still waiting for my Torino 21 from Vemba that has partially shipped. And then what else? the ones from Juma Shop, by God's grace, I guess.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, I don't know. I did that to myself. Yep. So that's it. Pretty much fragrances, but the one I like so much that I bought were this two.
Coco Loco is such a vibe, man. It's so fun. The way I look at it is the cardamom adds vibrance to this bowl of fruit smell that it's got going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I'm gonna lay this with Virgin Island water.
And I bet it's gonna smell magical. I bet they go well together.
Oh, dude, because this is a really good fragrance. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit more floral, but it's still really good. I wore it to brunch on Sunday on Saturday. I had like a birthday brunch on Saturday. Phenomenal. It was great. It was great. But those are the ones, nothing really other than those two is like oof, but nothing else.
You've been getting a lot of stuff though. That's a hell of a haul, including the decants you got coming in the Joma Shop order you're waiting on.
I'm just and the L'Objects by Jean Claude coming Kerilos, what it's called. It's a new fragrance. It just came out this year.
Kerilos? Yeah,
Kerilos. I saw my guy. Do you know Elenton from Simply Put Scents?
From Simply Put Scents?
Yes, Elenton. He's the fragrance ambassador for Berg of Goodman in New York.
Yeah, he's been doing live streams a lot since he came back.
Yeah, he does those live streams.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like a niche.
He's been around a long time on the content creation side. He's been around for years and years.
I don't know if you know this too, but he's also like a wrestling fan as well.
Well, who's not at this point? It's cool to be a wrestling fan again, right?
No, not that. I met him. I was in New York 2 years ago. Someone told me to go to Bergdorf to go shop. So I go to Bergdorf. I think we were in New York for something. I went to Bergdorf. I think it was like Monday Night Raw. So I go there this Sunday, just drop down, go shopping. And I'm walking in there. See this dude in the suit. It just goes, man, I see the work that you do, man. I appreciate the work that you do. All the wrestling, my nephew and I watch you all the time. And I go,
he's an Omos sapien.
He's an Omos sapien. And I was shocked. And then he's like, any for fragrance? I'm like, I'm a fragrance creator. He says, wait, you are a fragrance collector? Because a lot of people, if you don't really follow, a lot of people don't know. He was like, you collect fragrances? I'm like, yes. So he's like, oh, I show you this, I show you that, I show you. Like, I remember.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because when we come across one of our own, it's like, ooh, somebody to talk to about our weird hobby.
And it was like, I was there in New York City. I think we closed. We shut down the place. I was down to like 10 o'clock.
Look, I can tell you guys firsthand, this man can go all day when it comes to sniffing. We were at the mall for hours between Neiman, Louis Vuitton, and Nordstrom. We were there for hours smelling fragrance. His nose does not wear out.
Nope. No. I am lucky. I don't get a headache. I don't get fog.
He's ready to go, and he wants me on his hip. Let's try this. And he sprayed here. Smell this. What do you think about this? Here, now smell this. What do you think about this? This is what our day was.
Yep.
He's ready.
Yeah. So and he's been great. So he sent me samples every now and then. So he recommended the Jean Claude. He is the Jean Claude fragrance, and I was like, I'm like, I'm gonna try. He was like a fresh summer. I was like, ooh, fresh summer. So like fresh summer in Florida. Hop on. I was like, oh, not so bad.
Florida, it's all about the freshies here, man. We get our moments to wear the heavier stuff, but it's not really that cold,
It's not. It's not.
No,
it's not. It's not. And then a friend of mine who's also one of the medical doctors at the Performance Center, who's also a fragrance collector. He gifted me Slut by ATH.
Terrence Hughes.
Yep, pretty amazing bottle. That's an amazing fragrance.
ATH, man, he's got a lot of good stuff. Yep, he's got a cult following for his fragrances, man. There's people that swear. Kalen, shout out to Kalen who's in the chat. He's a big ATH fragrance guy. So John asks, how did you change your bad eating habits? That's the want to achieve a goal, man. It's mind over matter. If I'm the type that if I want something badly enough, I'll do what I got to do. It's a mind state. You got to be willing to commit mentally to something. And it's, I'm not going to say it makes it easier, but if you're driven to reach a goal,
You just do it.
you do what you got to do. That's what it comes
But
down
by the
to.
way, I got to say, you look freaking jacked. I saw that photo today. I was like, holy moly, you look
That's
jacked.
why I'm so energized today, man. That was before bed last night. I took those pictures. I was literally just doing some flexing in the mirror before bed. I was like, damn, my abs have never looked like this. I got the, the loose skin going and everything. And I was like, man, I got to post these. I'm proud of this, damn it. I've been working my ass off for this. In 39 years, this is the first time I've had abs bulging out of my stomach.
Dang. What are you looking forward to the most after the show? What are you looking forward to the most? What are you going to eat?
So I was talking to my wife today about it. I keep going back to it. I want her spaghetti. I haven't had one of her spaghettis in a long, long time. That's probably the meal I'm looking forward to the most for the day after. That's going to be because June 29th is the second show. Like I can eat some crap after on the 2nd, but I'm right back to my diet for another 4 weeks to get ready for another show.
Oh wow! So
yeah,
so you doing 2 shows?
Yeah, I'm doing 2 shows, the 1st and the 29th of June.
So
on Saturday night and Sunday, my coach told me you can eat whatever you want. I said, "You sure?" Whatever. She's like, "No, whatever you want," because we're right back to the grind for the next 4 weeks after. So I get to show out and eat a bunch of bullshit on the Sunday after the first show, but I can't really cut loose a little bit more with like, hey, cook this, until after June 29th.
Got you.
And that's what I'm looking forward to is her spaghetti. Ground meat and sausage. Oh yeah, I can't wait.
So after the first one, what are you looking forward to eating?
So I actually have the Sunday planned out. I'm gonna have Cane's.
Good choice.
Cane's. I'm gonna have Cane's before we leave Baton Rouge. I am going to have Taco Bell while we're on the road. And then when we get home that evening, I'm going to have McDonald's. That garbage ass shit. Yeah. I'm eating nothing but garbage that day.
I figured maybe like 5 Guys, triple burger, something like that.
No, believe it or not, the burger I'm looking forward to is 2 hamburgers, extra pickles, extra onions, and a large fry, no salt from McDonald's. That's what I eat at McDonald's. Garbage, fake, make-believe bullshit food. It's the worst of the 3 things I'm going to eat that day, but that's my plan. 3 different, the quality of fast food drops from each. Cane's being the highest quality of the bunch, then the Taco Bell, then the McDonald's. But I've been on a cut for 20 weeks. You know what I mean? So I'm ready for some I've earned the bullshit food for one day.
You did. Actually did. I figured maybe some breakfast, some pancakes, syrup, eggs.
I'm probably before bed, I'll have another one of my Kodiak protein pancakes. I do love those, but getting back to my normal life is actually pretty healthy. Because like what I'll go back to doing day in and day out, whole eggs and egg whites, the Kodiak protein pancakes, jasmine rice with lean turkey and carrots. That's the kind of stuff I eat on a regular basis before I was cutting anyway. I've lost all the body fat now, so I'm just not going to I'm going to put a little body fat on, but I'm going to stay between 10 and 15% body fat this off season.
That's a good range.
Yeah, I've worked too hard to just eat whatever and bulk like crazy and just eat.
That's a good range.
Calories. I'm gonna be more strategic with it. I'm gonna have certain days where I eat Oreos and stupid shit to be sane and be a normal human, but I'm gonna have more days than not where it's more reasonable to stay on a path. Because I'd like to compete again next year with this starting point. Because it's a totally different starting point from this round. Because I was fat before. I was muscular. I was fat swole, which you can say. I was muscular, but I had a lot of body fat.
So we did like the body fat testing. I was like 378, 375-ish. I was like 175 pounds of muscle. I think my body fat was about 19%.
See, that's fantastic. For your size, that's impressive.
You're
a massive man.
Yep. So I was like, oh, that ain't so shabby. But I think I'm trying to get to my goal is like 15-ish, 16.
You'll be shredded at 15.
I said, let me say get to 16. And that's like three, that's not a far goal to reach.
No, especially the way you train. You're an avid gym goer anyway.
Pretty much.
You just got to dial in your nutrition is probably the only difference. Your training's already there, I'm sure.
Yeah, you're right.
Just
And
cutting
today
back
is like
that little something in your nutrition is the only thing you got to get rid of.
yeah, no, you're right. Some days I do go crazy on the sushi. I love sushi. I go crazy on the sushi sometimes. It's insane. So yeah,
Kara, no, one entry. Any additional super chats or just additional super chats? You can't get on the wheel more than once.
yeah.
Yep, that's
How many people do you have on the stream?
Currently we have 167 in the chat. I'm adding the 39th entry, and we still have more people to add. I'm gonna cut it off in a little bit. I'm gonna give everybody like another 10 minutes, and we'll cut it off and spin the wheel.
Perfect. Yeah. Oh, I also smelled the new initial Food for Greatness Neo this weekend.
Tell me about. Is it any different?
Yes, it's very fresh.
Does it still smell like Food for Greatness though?
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Yes.
So what does yes and no mean specifically?
It gives you that vibe of Food for Greatness, but this is a lot easier to wear. You can wear this to the office. You can wear this as a daily wear. It's not. Food for Greatness was kind of like more like a to me at least felt like a lot more like special occasion. Going out. A lot more serious.
Well, it's not really a daily wear fragrance, so that makes
it's sense. Not. Neo is more
on there, Terrence.
Neo is more of a daily wear.
And see, Oud for Happiness is kind of like that. I found Oud for Happiness to not be a disappointment, but it's like I didn't deem it special enough to even bother with. I'd rather get than Oud for Happiness.
So I have Oud for Happiness. It's not like Oud for Happiness at all, because Oud for Happiness is just like a lot of ginger.
Mm-hmm.
This
one it's kind of basic for what it was.
This one, I think this one, this one has bergamot oil in it.
Yes, bergamot oil, I'm assuming.
Probably, if you know it is, you'll probably quality, and then I think like a special musk, like they came with like a special blend of their musk that they've never used before.
They have these particular vegan musks I've come across that are actually pretty good. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of the name of the fragrance. It's kind of like a niche Versace Mano Fraiche in some ways. It's Cyan. What was the name of the brand? I have it. It's a sustainable, vegan-friendly musk. And it's tangerine, and it's real watery and green, but it's a very, very clean musk. Cyan Noir, something like that. It's really, really good. I haven't worn in a long time, though. I just have cue the time when I say I have too many damn fragrances. I just have too many damn fragrances, Let's see, Frankie. So we're at 50 people on the wheel now. We're starting to.
But that was it. But other than that, I'm like, okay, it's cool. It's gonna sell though. I think it's gonna sell.
Mm-hmm. Austin, so same thing with Cane Matte. I'll let it slide, but please try to make it a single dollar amount, everyone, moving forward. I think so. That's twice now. Any other 99-cent ones will be excluded at this point. Please make it a solid dollar, guys. Nice round number. Uh-oh, we got Rick in here. Lattafa is as bad as LA Knight's ring attire. Hey, at least his boots look kind of like some Concords most of the time. So
it is. I spoke to him. It is. He's like turning Jordan shoes into wrestling boots. So about that, right? I had this guy posted on TikTok. He's like this black dude. I don't want to say his name. I don't want to get any more publicity. But he talks about mostly clones, right? So I'm watching his video, and he's talking about how, like, he said Greenwich Village from Bun Number 9 and Baccarat Rouge 540 are the same fragrance because they have the same notes. And I was like, oh, you have no idea what you're talking about.
They're not the same fragrance, though.
They're not. And people don't know this. Like, if two fragrances can have the exact same notes and smell nothing alike, because it's all based on concentration.
So Canadian dollar is not a full US dollar. So, sir, I would recommend looking at what the conversion is if you'd like to enter. We're not in Canada, sir, and you're actually not eligible. This is US only. So while I appreciate the Canadian dollar super sticker, this is US only. As per at the top of the chat, must be present to win, and US subscribers only. Up, you're muted. You're muted. Can't hear you. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I've only been to Tampa one time, so I'm not sure, Austin. I'm not the one to ask. I can't hear you, Jordan. You're muted, my man. I'm assuming you said you're going to leave and come back. Try that, yeah. Yeah, that's weird. He got muted all of a sudden. Still adding people. We got a shitload of people on this wheel. It's a badass giveaway, though. Super nice of them. All right, now say something.
What's up? You hear me now?
We can hear you.
Okay, good.
I don't know what happened.
I had a phone call come in. What do you used to do these live streams? Do you use your phone or do you use like a computer?
I'm on my computer. This is a camcorder and microphone and everything set up. Yeah, I'm on my computer.
Okay, I'm gonna start bringing down my tablet.
It would probably be easier for you. It really would be. It's because this way you'll be able to see the chat and all that good stuff. Whereas you got to switch back and forth if you're doing it on your phone.
Oh, no, I can see the chat here.
It's still up without blocking your screen?
Yep, I can see the whole chat without blocking my screen. Yep.
Oh, damn. Well, mine, I got to switch back and forth. Like I got to click to bring the comments up and it'll block the screen.
To my phone, brother.
You can have your iPhone. I'm good. Pass. You keep that. You can have, you do your live streams on there. I'm good. I'll stick to my Samsung phones. Yeah, I'm good. I've had an iPhone in the past and I'm good. And my brother works for Apple and I'm good. Yeah, my brother.
No, I do understand. I do understand. So no shade. I do understand.
Look, they make quality products. They're just too proprietary.
That's true.
That's my issue. They're too proprietary.
And I don't blame you. Oh, back to, I was talking about the dude, about the clones, right? And I'm looking at this thing, oh yeah, some dual brand X. I'm like, dude, I can tell you have no knowledge of fragrances, right? And you're very popular because on TikTok, because you talk about clones. It's fine, right? But you have no understanding of fragrance. And I'm like, you have actually never really spent money on fragrance and had to go on a fragrance journey and discover something, right? Because I think people miss the whole point of this. Other than compliments, it's about going on a journey and finding something that nobody even knows or talks about, and it becomes your thing, right? And if you review, you get to share that thing with the world, right? So if you're just saying dupes here, dupes, I'm like, all dupes are made the same. We all know this. And I was like, and you come out, I said, you know, I've been to my share of dupes. I've spent a lot of money on dupes. Right?
Same.
But after a while, you want the real thing. I don't care what anybody says.
I preach all the time. If you want the real experience, that magic I talk about, you need the real one. Look, they can reverse engineer 10 ways to Sunday. But at the end of the day, it's not the same perfumer and it's not the same oils.
It's not the same.
It's not going to be identical. It's not going to be the same experience.
It's not good. It's
going to get really close. Sometimes they can get really, really close, and that's good enough for a lot of people. I get it. There's clones I enjoy. But if you want the real deal experience, you need the real deal. This is what
let's say about the Creed Aventus Rayhan with my wife.
I haven't tried that.
No. So it got hyped. Rayhan Imperial got hyped. Right? So I'm like, you know what? And we'll go see. Although I have Creed, I have Hachivat, I have what else smells like it? I have some of this company, Martian of Venice, Blue something, which is kind of like a Ventus without the is it basically a Ventus without the without the pineapple and blackcurrant opening.
And it's not a Ventus. Without that. Say something. Say something, because I think I lost your audio again. Yep, mute. You're muted. It happened again. No worries. Do what you got to do. I'm just adding people to the wheel. Got a lot of people. We got 73 people on the wheel. Somebody's gonna win this. Be a badass bottle for somebody. It's not something that you can get, at least not for a good price. People out there are selling it for God knows how much. George Zaharoff sighting. Good to see you, sir. George, I know you. I know you're not looking to be on this wheel, so I appreciate the super chat. So no, guys, I'm not adding George to the wheel for the giveaway. I know he wouldn't want to be added to the wheel. He's just being generous, and I sure appreciate that, George. Just dropping in, show some love. We sure appreciate you, George. Everybody's excited for Seraphine Blue. I've been having to skip around because I'm adding so much to the wheel. We've got 74 people on the wheel for this giveaway so far, and a lot of Seraphine talk has been catching my eye in between. Yes, it won't be the exact same fragrance, and it won't be called the exact same fragrance. George isn't going to like swindle anybody. It'll be called something slightly different. But yeah, George had explained all that in the live stream. But that's a ways from now. We still have a little while. And now I can't. That's kind of weird. Working on that now. Yeah, talking about the new tobacco. So I have two. My fragrance page is at tltg.reviews, and my fitness, paintball, sneaker, everything else page is at ross.jc12. And he's back, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm back. My bad.
I can hear you.
Oh yeah, no, I got a phone call again. Sorry.
I figured as much. I can hear the Canes, Taco Bell, and McDonald's in your soul. I appreciate that, Tanner. Thank you.
That's wild.
So George is in the chat as well.
Who?
George Zaharoff. He popped in to say hello.
Oh, how you doing, George?
He was, I don't know if you hear earlier when he was talking about Coco Loco, George. He just recently got that.
Yes, sir. Ready for Seraphine to come in the mail.
A lot of people are. A lot of people are. People have been getting their shipping notifications because he's getting the orders set up. And as soon as they show me that, I'm like, but it's not shipping yet. You just got the notification. It's not shipping.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I kind of figured I'm just patiently waiting until it gets here, you know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a hiatus after this. I'm like, okay.
Well, you've been buying a lot, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of a hiatus. I was like, it is my birthday, and to be honest, I haven't bought any in a while since. Like, I've just been chilling. Not to be, this too. It gets a while.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not doing content, a fragrance has to really, really, really impress you for you to buy it.
So a lot of the times, yeah, but I can find the good in a lot, because most stuff is pretty good, but not everything's special. That's the thing. I'm always hunting something special.
Yes,
that's where the $200 fragrances come in. I got to deem it special for me,
Yes, and that's where I'm at. Like, something has to be special for me to be like, okay, I'm gonna, spend some money on it, Like there's some fragrances I'm still waiting that I wanted to get, but I can't find them on discounters for a good price. Like Fragrance Dubois Oud Bird Intense. That's been on my list for a while.
I've heard that's really good.
That one and Lovers.
Which one?
Lovers.
I haven't tried that.
Yeah. Those two on my list. But I have like three that I like. I have like Cicatrice. I have Santal Complete. I have New York Fifth Avenue, and I have London. They changed the name. Not London Oud. They changed the name. Shucks. It used to be London Oud, then it got reversed, and then they gave it a new name. Shucks. But it's the new London Oud. I have that one. But my least favorite that I have from that collection is Milano, which I've never used. I liked it on first sniff. Then the more I use it, I'm like, this is not my type of favorite.
So, Kane Matt, you must not have been paying attention when I said, man, you didn't have to do another one. I took care of it and all that. So you don't have to say that. I did give you praise already, sir. Let's see. So Keith Barnes is getting in here as well. We got a lot of people got he's number 86 getting on the wheel. Got a lot of people on this bottle.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to cut it off now. So any new super chats as of 5:59 p.m. Central, halt, stop, unless you just want to give a super chat. You won't be able to go on the wheel because I'm still getting caught up adding to the wheel, but I got to shut it off at some point to give everybody a fair shake here because that puts us at 1 hour. So I feel like 1 hour was plenty of time for everybody to get on the wheel. So let me add the last few, such as Jason Burchett, and we will give this bottle away. We will spin, and somebody will win. Giovanni Lyons the second. See who else we got. We got Dane. We got literally just Steve. So the reason his name says that is it used to just be Steve. And I gave him a hard time in a members only stream. And I was like, how's it just Steve? And so he changed it to literally just Steve. Mike Green. Love the content. Keep pushing. Thanks for the chance. Thank you for entering, sir. And I hope everybody, hope nobody, because there's a lot of disappointment that's going to happen. There's a lot of people in the wheel, but somebody's going to get this bottle, you know? And again, Jordan, it's super generous of you to do this, man.
Oh, anytime, brother. I'm happy to do it.
So hold on. Here we go, Pat. Geez, we still got quite a bit. We're going to have 100 people on this wheel, it looks like. And we got D getting in here as well. So let's see. We're almost to the cutoff number. I just got to look at the time when we get to the bottom, but I'm getting to the bottom. Okay, I made it to the bottom. Okay, we're cut off. Here we go. So Neil Clark, you can't be entered if you didn't give a super chat, sir. You can ask to be entered, and you can say please, but you can't. That's not how it works. So it's over. James Cartledge, I'm not adding you either. You guys, y'all didn't pay attention at all, and it's already cut off as well. Yeah, like Josh said, cut. Get me in, guys. Nope, it's over, guys. I cut it off 2 minutes ago. No, you will not be entered, unfortunately. I gave everybody an hour. I'm sorry, it's over. 96 people are on the wheel. So here we go. That is the wheel. We have 96 people eligible for the giveaway. Jordan, would you like to show them the sealed box one more time, my man? There it is. Still factory sealed. Bought at a local perfumery. Before Isola Blue, after it was discontinued, but before Isola Blue was ever announced. He stumbled across 3 bottles.
And I spelled Isola Blue this weekend. This is not superior to Isola Blue.
It is superior. It is a little bit dense. It's the same profile, but it's denser. It's thicker. Mm-hmm. So it's a stronger version of the aroma, basically. The same formula. It's good stuff. So you ready for this? You ready to give this bottle away to somebody? JR87, I appreciate the additional $1. You are already entered, sir. That wouldn't have counted, but I sure appreciate it. He was already on, though. So here we go. You ready? Good luck, everyone. Let's see who gets it. Who's it going to be? Is it Kalen or Smooth Operator? It is Smooth Operator. Congratulations, my man. So, message me on IG. Yes, Ryan, you got on like an hour ago. So, Smooth Operator 1, message me on IG. I'll get your info. I'll pass it along to Jordan. And whenever Jordan gets an opportunity, he will get that sent your way. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. I appreciate everybody for getting in. All of the super chats will go towards more reviews and buying fragrances and all that good stuff. But, man, it's more people than I anticipated to enter. But, yeah, long time. Yeah, he's still here. I'm sure he's right here. Yeah, he's still here. Because you have to be present to win. So long-time supporter, channel member. It's nice to see somebody that's been around the channel a long time get the win. You can email me. Email me at first initial last name rcarlos RCARLOS _12 at AOL.com. Shoot me an email, and I'll just get you to when it's an email, I get you to comment in the comment section of the live stream just to verify it's the right profile with the right person emailing me. And I'll pass your information along after I verify you. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, that was look, we need to start a GoFundMe to upgrade Omas to an Android. Because I saw somebody mention earlier, he said it's funny how he talked about the iPhone, but his phone keeps muting.
I had a phone call coming in. Easy.
It was
Hey,
funny.
but other than your phone, you use mostly Apple products, right? Correct?
Me? No. My wife has an iPad and an iPhone, but I use all Windows and Android products. Yeah.
Yep. You put your foot evenly, laid your path in the sand. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Got it.
And this iMac that I have right here, that's what you used to see on the camera shot.
Mhm.
That's old collector's item. That's old G4 Power Mac. That's kind of basically just a techie collector item, is all that is. It's useless these days.
Oh,
It's upgraded to the max for its time. It's got a badass ATI graphics card, upgraded processor. It's got 128 megabytes of RAM, which for its time was ridiculous. This is like a 1999 Sawtooth. For any of you Power PC guys, it's a Sawtooth. I got Quicksilver as well. The two of them that came out, I have both. Upgraded to the max. It was a graphic designer that was the brother of one of my old bosses, and when he passed, he was like, "Man, I don't know what to do with this stuff." I said, "I'll take it." So useless but cool to me, so that's why I have them. But outside of that, that's the only Mac stuff that I have.
Oh.
So anything exciting going on this week? Are you hitting the road or are you staying home?
Stay home, man. Just stay home training. Nothing. No, just training. This is it.
So
yes,
I have to ask while I have you here, for any of the wrestling fans that want to know, because I can't have you here and not say, when are we going to see the Nigerian Giant on television?
And I can honestly say, I don't know.
That's not what I had a feeling that's what I was going to hear, but that's not what I wanted to hear.
I don't know. It could be next week. It could be in 2 months. It could be in a month. I don't know. I truly don't know.
Are you making a scouting trip?
Oh no. I will not be here for this stream today.
Mm-hmm.
I would not be here for this stream today.
That's
if
true,
I was, I would not be here.
Well, this weekend. It's this weekend.
Oh no, because they leave, I think tonight.
Yeah.
So I will not be here. I'll be at TV. I will not be here. But no. But it's okay, you know. You gotta go. I would say in life, you gotta go like this a little bit here, and then you gotta a little bit, and then you don't want to go, and then you go.
So, John, it was 96 people were on the wheel, and Boss said, "Cough AEW, cough." And then another person said, "Is Omas still with WWE?" He is indeed still. He just came back off the road. He's just not in creative on television at the moment, but he's still active and on the roster.
I did all of the live events last year up until WrestleMania.
Yep. Poor Tozawa.
Hey man, it was fun. It was Tozawa. I had a couple matches with R-Truth. This Christmas with R-Truth. Worked with Dolph while he was here before Dolph was let go. Had a couple
now known as Nick Nemeth.
Yep, had Nick Nemeth. Had a couple of runs with Ricochet. Had a couple of runs with who else? Couple runs here with Johnny Gargano. So you know,
I bet it's fun working with the smaller, more athletic guys because of the contrast to styles. It's probably better for you to work that way.
Yes, it is. It's a lot easier story to tell. And sometimes big guys, you know, the last month of the house shows, which was like 3 or 4 weeks before Mania, I got to work with Odyssey Jones on the house shows, which was great because he's also a big guy too. So that, you know, so to be honest, I am at the point where I can, because of who I've had the pleasure of being groomed under, I can pretty much work with anybody.
And that's exactly what I'm glad you said that. I was going to bring up because I know Taker was a big fan of working with smaller guys. It really contrasted his style a lot better to work with smaller guys.
Oh no, absolutely.
That's your mentor. So
that's my mentor. Him, like I tell people all the time, like, you know, even when I talk to kids, I'm like, your path might be different because I also see wrestling different because I kind of went to the Harvard School of Pro Wrestling.
Good way to look at it. Because you didn't work the indies.
I didn't work the indies, and everybody I've worked with, AJ Styles, Randy Orton, Bobby Lashley, MVP, who else? Seth Rollins, Brock, Braun, and then having Taker as my mentors. Freaking Razor Ramon was my mentor before he passed. Having like Henry, like I'm like in a different place of how I see how not only I wrestle, but how I see the business as a whole. Because of the people that I've kind of been paired with.
It's truly a blessing to be in that position, for sure. If you're going to be in this business, you were in the right spot to learn. That's for sure.
Dude, I am dude, I am so grateful. I don't it helped my development so much. Like I remember like the 6 months I worked but last 6 years ago, like it was really big, but in the time I didn't know how much I needed it because it went from us having a match and made it in Dallas to.
It's crazy to think how long ago your feud with Bobby was. Now that you mention it, it's been 2 years.
2 years.
Damn, God, time flies.
2 years ago, yeah.
Because around that time was when we became friends. Was around that feud actually.
Yep, we started talking here and there. Yep, was on that feud. So
that was when we first started having our talks behind the scenes. Was Bobby.
And then and then working with him we worked for like 4 months. I'm talking about like on the house shows every weekend. It's him and I going at it, and they just how do I put it? Like figuring out just the feel. A lot of people don't talk about it very often. Having a feel for what we do. You can learn everything, but there's a certain feel, and you can't get that if you're not in front of a live audience. Outside of TV, just go out there and make a mistake and see, okay, this worked. This didn't work. Oh, this really worked. I'm going to keep this. This kind of works. So I might try to get in a different arena and see if it catches. So I got to experiment a lot by being on the road, which a lot of guys don't really get because of the minimal amount of live tours that we're doing these days. So I'm happy that before it got reduced significantly, I had the pleasure of being on those tours. Like while I wasn't on TV, it really helped me out a lot. And that's the place you can get better as a performer, is like just have this house shows and go from city to city, and the audience you perform for on Saturday is way different than the audience you perform for on Sunday. You might go to a city and the audience is absolutely horrible. And I've only had the experience one time. And I was like, wow, okay, so I've heard about this. So finally having that experience, I'm like, oh, this is what that feels like. So now I know how that feels. Got enough my systems. I learned a lot by being on the road, like a lot.
And for those of you really getting to, like, maybe this is your first time seeing this side of Jordan. For those of you that didn't know the Nigerian giant Omas, his name is Jordan. You're seeing he's a charismatic baby face in real life. So here's to hoping that one day they let him turn babyface and put a microphone in his hand, because that's really what he needs to be. I get it. He's the big, natural, gigantic human. Giants are supposed to be heels. I get it. But that era's dead.
But you know the saying goes.
Got a true babyface giant here. Okay?
But you know the saying goes, for it to be a good babyface, you have to be a very good heel.
Yes. Very true.
So I think I've gotten to the point where, and I think for me, that was a struggle for me at first, because like me, I'm just this is just me naturally, right? So for me to go in there and be this mean ass MF that wants to wreck you, that was kind of difficult. And it didn't take me, like I always say, those 6 to 5 months that I feuded with Bobby, that it clicked. And then after that, had a little break, and then I went to brawl with Saudi. Then that was like this is how it's supposed to look. Like even then, I was still figuring it out. And one of the dopest things that I think people say on the house was like, I can see that on the road, your wheels are not turning. Like I don't have to like, you forgot to spot. No. You see when something goes on, you fix it instantly because you already have that experience. So like I really learned a lot. And when
your match with Seth last year really showed that you can work with anybody. Your size doesn't hinder you in any way. You can work with anybody because you worked with Seth's style. You made Seth look incredible.
And what people don't know is that was the first time Seth and I had ever touched. We never been on any house shows.
And it was a main event on a PLE for the World Heavyweight.
I think like the third match or fourth match.
I thought y'all were the main. Y'all were the co-main event, though, right?
No. Bad Bunny was the main event because it was in Puerto Rico.
That was Puerto Rico. You're right.
Puerto Rico.
Right. It was Bad Bunny and Damian Priest.
But that match was a match that we had never touched. We never had any. We had interaction backstage, but like physically in the ring, that was the first time they ever been in the ring with each other.
Which is a bold move. That's real trust from creative right there. And,
and for me, it was a thing where I think I had a little chip on my shoulder because I know Norman, wrestling, Norman Smiley from back in the day. He's one of the coaches here. And he says something that's
world-renowned trainer these days too.
Oh, world-renowned, one of the best. One of the best. I love Norman. And he says something very powerful to me. Everything in this business is a test. You perform at every show like it's a WrestleMania, like it's a PLE, because you don't know who's watching, who's listening. So I take that to heart. So whenever I'm out there performing, I don't hold back. I go out and I give 110% effort, not just to perform, but also to make sure I'm also entertaining the audience, right? So I remember that match, going to the match, I said, okay, this is a big one. We've never touched. We went through rehearsal, went through the match a couple of times, and I was like, okay, let's go do this. And it was like go time, had nerves. Everybody has nerves, but once I got out there and we started, once I got out there, he came out, started. I think they were doing the whole his chant, and
the crowd's got to sing his song.
And I hit that big boot on him. Everything changed, and I got the boost, and it was just like, yes, like okay, now we're rocking. And once the match started going, everything just flowed. Like I said, we never touched. We've never been in the ring together. I've never wrestled him.
That's what I'm saying. That makes it even more impressive, because that's why I wanted to point out the Seth match, because Seth is just such his own style, and he's so much smaller than you on top of that. And for him to look so strong against you, your physical prowess, is a testament to the work you put into the match, because you're what makes him look like that with your selling.
I tell kids, whenever kids ask me, I'm like, being a good heel is just as important as being a good babyface. Because when you're a good heel, you make the babyface job easy.
The heel makes the babyface.
I'm like, because if I didn't go there and I didn't look menacing and my shit didn't look very aggressive, like I was trying to kill him, you don't have any sympathy for him, which is basic wrestling psychology 101. Like you don't have any. If I'd given the big boot at the beginning, boom, and he's selling, and he's like, okay, let's go. And I'm manhandling him. You don't have any sympathy for him when he has his comebacks. So it makes his job a lot harder as a babyface. Right?
Yeah, he's got to look like he's got no chance.
Yep, and plus it makes you look wicked shit, because they're like, who's this big guy? He's throwing a punch like a sissy, and like he's not,
he can't have you out there looking like a jabroni.
Yeah, I can do like a jabroni. Like, who's this big ass dude out here? He looks like a jabroni.
Big
Like,
for nothing,
Yeah, precisely. Like he looks like just big for nothing. Like he just looks like he's scared. I'm just like, nah. So it's I tell the kids, it's a sell on both sides. Like we both have to sell it, because the more of the heel I look, it makes his job way easier when he comes back, and it also makes me, because then I get the booze when it just all works in such a tandem, and it makes it an amazing show. So I think even for me, after I had him, I was like, I felt very confident in my abilities. And I said this to MVP one time. I was like, you know what? That match was great, but I still haven't felt I've had my best match yet. And and for me, because like I truly love what I do, right? And I don't think I've had my best match yet.
It's funny to hear you say that, because you've worked with the mountaintop of the business currently. I
don't think I've had my best match.
Named the top of the business in the last 5 years or so, and you've worked with them.
Yep, and I don't think I haven't had the best match yet. I think I'm still, when it comes in terms of pro wrestling, I'm still very young. I'm 32, so I still have a lot in the tank, and I don't think I've reached my prime yet.
I can believe it. So here's an interesting one. Chad said he wants to see you and Cody. I got to work you into the storyline first before you can end up in the WWE Championship match.
The thing about my predicament right now is and which I'm just taking a guess, is a thing where like you don't want to beat me too much, because you also want to put equity back into me as a performer, right? So I think
you gotta look like a title. They gotta make you look like a title contender first. You gotta start running through people.
And I think until that happens, we probably won't see Cody and I. Although I think it'll be great. There's a couple of people I want to see before they go.
He could work with you for sure. Cody's really
Oh
good.
no, it'd be amazing. He's over baby face. Me as a
So,
heel.
and real quick for the frag heads, which one was it? Louis Vuitton what?
Pacific Chill.
So Cody Rhodes is a Pacific Chill guy.
He's
telling me the other day when he was on. I couldn't remember which Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, so it'd be great. It's like there's a lot of guys I want to face with, before they're done or they hang it up. I want to have one last go around with AJ Styles. I think our last run.
Well, he's winding it down according to what he's been saying in interviews too. So
hey man, that is extremely sad for me because I have a lot of affinity for AJ Styles, and I am hoping that he's I don't think people understand how great of a performer he is.
The modern Shawn Michaels, man, they say it and it's true. It's true. He was the right guy for Taker to have that match with.
Yep.
He was the right guy. Nobody can give you a Shawn Michaels experience of the modern day like AJ. And for those of you that don't know what I mean when I say that, is pull emotion out of you and elite level selling and storytelling and ring psychology.
Yes.
Mixed with pulling the emotion out of the audience. That's AJ Styles. That's Alan Jones.
Yes, Alan Jones. So I would love to have one last go on him because I felt like our last one didn't end the way I wanted it. It was just so abrupt. After we had been together for over a year, one tag team champion, so it was just so abrupt. So I would love to have one more go around with him.
For those of you that didn't know, he broke in on TV as AJ Styles' personal colossus.
Yep, pretty much. Yep, you remember? Yeah, exactly. I was his personal colossus. Yep. So I'd love to have one more go around with him.
That's when he was a man of very few words on TV.
That I was. I would love to go with have a couple guys, man. Drew. Oh my goodness, Drew, Sheamus, Gunther.
I would like to see you and Walter. I still call him Walter. But
yeah, I know. Walter, Gunther,
all of us that have been watching for a while still call him Walter.
Mm-hmm.
So it's weird when they change names like that. But
that
would be great because his style is so. I think that would be like two Rams butting heads, you and him.
It would be, but that'll probably happen because it's hard to book two heels. Because he's a super heel, babyface heel is like so. Him, who else? Roman before it's done. Shoot.
God, you look. Well, there you go. Because he doesn't get a choice when he comes back. He's gonna be a babyface. He has no choice.
Oh no, he's a babyface.
The audience is not allowing it. Anything else? I don't know what creatives do. I would think creatives.
He's
the audience will not accept anything but baby. You've been hearing we want Roman in the crowd.
Oh, everybody's promos. Everybody's promos talking Remo Roman.
It's funny how as soon as he puts Cody over, everybody's like, thank you, Tribal Chief. Thank you for the last 3 years. When they were bitching the whole time, now it's, thank you. That was the greatest title reign we've ever seen.
But
if you switch on.
But he said it. He said, why not leave here? Once it's done, you guys are going to miss me.
Oh, God, yeah. Man, he's so good.
He's really good. He's
so good.
So I'll love to have one go around with him. I'll love to have another go around with Bobby. I'd love to have another go around with Braun Strowman.
I'd like to see you have another go around with Bobby because, man, Tez and Dawkins and Bobby are getting what you've heard my feelings on Carrion. I'm not going to drag it on, but their time is being wasted. There's other things they could be doing that's more productive. I'm just going to throw that out. You do not need to speak on this. I'm just throwing my opinion out.
I'm being quiet.
This is the thoughts and feelings of Ross from TLTG Reviews only.
Yes.
I echo the sentiments of most of the wrestling fans. At this point, there's so much more, especially Bobby. Bobby's main event talent. There's more he could be doing right now. He's kind of being squandered, kind of. I hate because I'm a long-term Bobby Lashley fan. I'd like to see him do more.
No comment.
I understand, as you should. That should be your answer, sir.
No. But yes, Bobby. Yeah. Who else? Couple. It's Punk. Punk. Super baby face over Punk.
Man, look, while he's a face, because the heel turn's inevitable with Bill.
It's inevitable. It's inevitable. So while he's a face, give me while he's a face. Like,
yeah,
give me
you need to wrestle him while he's a baby face.
Give me CM Punk while he's a baby face. Let's do it in Chicago.
Because look, he had some really good work with Powerhouse Hobbs when he was in AEW, so he knows how to work a big man. I mean, obviously you're taller, but he's got the stat. Powerhouse Hobbs is a similar stature. He's a massive man, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So Punk could definitely work it. That'd be great to see.
Give me Punk, But while I'm waiting, just working a little bit, working on all my shit.
How about this? Shit. Let's put him in a storyline somewhere. For the love of God, WWE. Let's get him on TV here. He's done his house show circuits. He's done his live events. This is this generation, this era's giant. He needs to be doing something of more merit, more value, I think. You're muted. You're going to have to leave and come back. It happens every time he gets a call, which we're going to be wrapping this up here in just a minute. I see you guys with the super stickers and the super chats. And Chad, I see you. I appreciate you, my man. I appreciate the super chats. And I'm not forgetting about you, Smooth Operator. I'm gonna make sure to ask him about signing your box when he comes back on, because we're about to shut it down. We're about to hit an hour and a half. It's perfect timing. Me and him don't publicly talk wrestling a lot, so it's nice that we're doing a little bit of wrestling. What happened?
I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll pull him off screen for now. So we talk wrestling off camera on the phone, but we don't typically talk the business on camera a whole lot. So it's nice to have a little wrestling talk here with him right here and now. Because how often do you have a WWE superstar, an active WWE superstar, on the live stream? He loves talking fragrance. He's a big old frag head. That's why he's here in the first place. But it's nice when I don't force the business talk on him. When he wants to talk the business, of course, I'm always ready to talk wrestling business. So, but I appreciate all of you joining. Come and hang with us for a little while. Congratulations to Smooth Operator for getting a bottle of Oligarch Parfum. It was super generous of Jordan to give that away. Let's see. You know what actually makes sense for Cody to wear that for Pacific Chill? Yeah, he said they were in Gorilla and he smelled them. He's like, that smells so familiar. That's Louis. What is that? So it's some kind of Louis Vuitton. He said Pacific Chill. He said, yeah, that's the one. So that's how we came to the conclusion that Cody Rhodes is a Pacific Chill guy. Got a dip, but thanks to all. Thanks for a great live stream. Good luck, Jordan, and hope you can kick butt. I'm pulling for Nia Jax to win Queen of the Ring. She deserves it. I wouldn't be surprised if she did, but I think Bianca needs that. What's up?
We're back. Yeah.
So we're about to hit an hour and a half. I figured now is a pretty good point to wrap things up. So I did want to mention, because Smooth Operator asked if you would sign his box.
I was going to do that anyway. It's done deal.
There you go. Now, I would assume he would want you to open it and sign the actual box itself.
You want me to open it and sign the box itself?
Are you still here, Smooth Operator? Yeah, he's still here. He just commented. You want him to open it and sign the actual box, or you want him to sign the cellophane? I mean, you're going to rip the cellophane open to get the fragrance out. Sent you an email. Yeah, I'm going to check the email after we finish. But I would assume you want him to sign the actual box, right? Let me know. Waiting on the comment to come through. You look like you're eager to do it right here and now on camera. That's what that face looks like.
You can screenshot it and say, like, I signed it.
There you go. You could get your physical proof. That's a great idea. I did see Iron Claw. That was a damn good movie.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it yet? It's on
no.
Is it Max? I think it's on Max right now. We watched it this past weekend. It was great. Really makes you feel for Kevin Von Erich. Oh God. Does it. So he's got the pin ready. Smooth Operator. You just give the word, he'll bust that cellophane and sign the box for you, my man.
Why does our ex-helper have the screensaver of
He likes to troll. Yeah, that's why Ashton's his avatar.
Okay,
yes, open it and sign the box. So get your screen grab ready if you want proof that he's doing it, my man.
I don't have a favorite fragrance. Someone just asked what my favorite fragrance was. I don't have a favorite. I have like a top 5. I would say. Let me see. I'm trying to sign it. I'm signing the front or the. Yeah, I'm just gonna because it's gold. So
No, he didn't say you was a troll. He said,
I
"Wait,
didn't
did
say
he say I
that.
was a troll?" No, he didn't say that.
Should I say on the top or on the back of it?
I would say that open area right there.
All right.
That's what I would think. We got plenty of room.
So you can take a
There you
photo.
go. With the gold Sharpie. That's a man that's used to going to signings right there. Got the pen ready to go. Luke Evans says Omas is the man.
So I'm gonna let it dry. It's done.
There you go.
I'm gonna let it dry.
Rick said, I got to change that avatar. It's actually quite disturbing when it's on the big screen. The picture of Ashton. I still don't know why the hell he put it as it, but Rick likes to troll and have fun, so God knows. Hell of a win there, Smooth Operator. Congrats. Yeah, congratulations, my man. I'm going to check the email after, and I'm going to pass your information along to Jordan. And he said, yeah, that's great. Jordan is awesome. Yeah, you guys have no idea. That's why I say he's a raging baby face of a human right here. Even though he's a heel, it is his gimmick, you know.
Hey, man, don't blow up my gimmick, brother.
You blow your gimmick up with your cooking shows and your guest appearances and shit. You're a walking baby face. What are you talking about? Baby face everywhere you go.
True. Actually, I got to go back. I got to go back to that. I think I'm gonna start. I have like all my equipment. I have lighting. I have
because look, when it comes to you, partner, kayfabe's dead already for you. Everybody knows you're a nice guy.
When I'm out there and I get the boost, it still works, you know?
No, it totally works. I mean, because look at you. You know what I mean? Honestly, the only people that really know you're a giant baby face is the fragrance community.
That's it. No, because
it's pretty much the main people that know you're just this nice guy.
That's it.
There's other appearances you've made outside of fragrance, obviously, but like I would say your growing fan base is the fragrance community.
No, it is. It is. You know, but I guess I do more. I've done more fragrance content, but I think in this time, once when I start being used again, I'm gonna start doing a lot more fragrance content, like not just like the daily wears, because that was cool.
He's been doing that on TikTok. For those of you that don't follow him on TikTok and you want to see him talk fragrance, definitely follow him. The giant. It's just the giant Omos on TikTok.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
the giant Omos.
Yeah, and I'll be doing that on TikTok, and then what I've been doing also, I'm gonna start doing like more of like an edited fragrance thingy, not just like the daily wears. Yes, on TikTok. I'm gonna do YouTube, but I'm like, I don't want to go to the hassle. But I don't know. But I'm gonna just do one and post it everywhere, so it works.
You might as well. I mean, look, as long as it's something that you'll be able to have for yourself, and you don't have to like, if you start a fragrance YouTube channel, you don't have to share that with WWE.
Huh? I don't know. I'll figure out when I get there.
Find out. You know what I mean? I would find out ahead of time. Because I mean, I know it's not the same thing as up, down, down. That was started in a different manner, you know.
Yes, but to be honest, I already have a YouTube page already. I just don't post anything on it because I'm on YouTube a lot. So I already have a page. I posted one video when I played basketball in high school. So I already have a YouTube page already. It's just I don't post anything on it.
Yeah,
I could if I wanted to, but I don't post anything on it. So let me see what's going on. They didn't say anything about my giant foodie, so I just continue with that.
Well, anything you need on my end to help get you going, I got your back.
Yeah, so no, I got
whatever you need from me.
I got, dude. I have a whole rig. I have a because I have a because what do you need? I have a camera, lens. I have lighting. I have stand coming. So I'm about to
Gotta get you a good mic.
Oh no.
He's ready. He's got one,
brother.
He's good to go. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, he's ready. He's got his wireless mics. He's good to go.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I all this is what they call it, tiki-taki shop.
Tiki-taki.
Tiki-taki shop. That thing is a cancer. But yeah, I'm ready to go. Fully charged, all of that. I'm ready to go. It's just I have the camera. I have lighting just came in. I ordered the stands for the backdrop. Might shoot some content outside. I'll just outside in the wild, fragrance content. So, just trying to get everything ready. And then once everything gets here, I'm going to start filming. Even the food show, I'm like, I'll just do it on my own. I would 360 cam, go out and eat, and just record myself eating, talk about it.
Yeah.
So it's just a one-man show. So then I have to like hire somebody to come like, hey, follow me, eat here. And I'm like, I'm just gonna do my own.
I don't blame you. So Luke wanted to ask what you were wearing today. I know you mentioned it a little while ago, but if you don't mind.
A Molecule 01 and Chanel Allure Sport Extreme.
So an enhanced Chanel Allure Sport O Extreme.
Yeah. Actually, no, I'm sorry, not Molecule 01, Molecule 02, because that's my favorite.
That's 02 is Isoe Super, right?
No, 02 is Ambroxan.
Oh, so 01's Isoe Super.
Yes.
I knew one was Ambroxan, one's Isoe Super, right?
Yes. So 02 is the Ambroxan, or one is the Isoe Super. Which they're both great, but me personally, 02 is my favorite.
So you're an Ambroxan guy. See, I like Ambroxan too.
Ooh, wait, that Ambroxan, I've worn that one time by itself, and I got so much compliments on its own.
Mm-hmm.
That 02 is
I'm not the layering type, but I've heard some really good things about.
To be honest, I don't do it very often. Every now and then I might just do it. My wife she loves layering. Oh my goodness, she layers everything.
Yeah.
I think, to be honest, what I've realized, I think a lot more women do a lot more layering than men.
I think that's fair. That would be fair to say.
Mm-hmm.
And before we shut it down, I have to acknowledge my man Money Mitch. This is Jay, Jimmy, and Solo's cousin. He said, "What's up, Usos? Sin of the day, Aqua de Joe Profondo. Just started following Jordan on TikTok yesterday."
No, like really their cousin, or
no, he's actual NYE family. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he always calls me Oos. Ever since he found out I was a fan of his cousins, he's like, "Holy shit, you oh no shit." He always calls me Oos.
Oh, wow.
He's like one of my first 500 subscribers. He's been following me for years. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. So he shows up at the shows. He was at Mania and all that stuff. He's Jay and Jimmy and Solo's cousin. I don't know if it's second cousin, first cousin, but he's a cousin. Yeah.
Oh wow. I probably saw some of Mania then.
You've probably seen him. Yeah. You've probably seen him around.
Yeah, that is a big ass family.
That is a big ass family. Yes, it is.
I don't think we want to
counting the extended family. The extended family is on TV now.
Yeah, the noise, the Fatus, they're deep.
Yeah, hey, Gorillas of Destiny, they're extended family. They're not blood, but they are blood at the same time. Shout outs to Haku. So on that note, we'll go ahead and shut it down. Jordan, thank you so much for doing this. Absolutely. It's always an honor, privilege, and pleasure to have you on to talk fragrance, and of course, the added bonus of getting to talk the business. Absolutely. You know how it is with me and you. I don't bring it up unless you're ready to talk about it, but I'm always ready to talk wrestling, just like I am fragrance.
Oh, hey, brother, so we talk wrestling, talk about Omas. Dude, I love wrestling, man. I love wrestling.
I would hope so. It's kind of what you do. So
fair enough.
Yeah. So, Smooth Operator, I will pass his information along to you. Your box has been signed. Thank you, everybody, for entering. There will be more content in the future with Jordan. Definitely follow him on TikTok for the time being, and on Instagram at the Nigerian Giant Omas on Instagram, and at the Giant Omas on TikTok. Yes. And he mainly does his fragrance content on TikTok. Hopefully, YouTube content coming soon, perhaps.
Coming soon.
Man's got the equipment. He's got the equipment.
I got the equipment, so I'm ready.
So thank you guys for watching. We will see you guys tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow, possibly with George. I don't know. I have to confirm. But yeah, thank you guys for coming and hang out with us. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you on the next one.